Seattle, after more than 2 decades without an appearance in the playoffs, Seattle Sailors made a clear statement on Friday night. They intend to see that their postseason drought comes to an end this year. The Sailors acquired the best starting pitcher in the commercial market, obtaining the all-castle of the Reds de Cincinnati of payroll for minor leagues. Seattle has not been in the playoffs since 2001, the longest postseason drought in the 4 main professional sports in North America. He is one of the best pitchers in the game. He has really settled as a dominant headline, said the manager of the Sailors, Scott Servais. We have the opportunity to do something really great here this year. You have to leave and risk occasionally when you finally want to get the reward, risk a little. Initial dominant pitcher, and I am anxious to meet him. With 54-46, the Sailors are in the second of 3 places of wild cards, a half game in front of Tampa Bay and 3 games ahead of Cleveland. Seattle won his last 14 games before the All-Star break, one less than the longest winning streak in the history of the team, and the best race for any club that went to rest since 1933. But the Sailors have 3-5 since, after 11-1 defeat in Houston on Friday night. Returning to West's career can be out of discussion with Houston with a 12-game advantage. But landing Castillo solidifies Seattle's rotation and makes Sailors dangerous if they can enter the playoffs. The general manager of Seattle, Jerry Dipoto, said there were conversations with the Reds on Castillo who date back to the past fall, before the blockade, and the performance of the Sailors in the last 6 weeks led to the teams to reugend. At this time we think he is at the best moment of his career, acting at the top of his game, and our goal is to keep him there and in any way possible to help him improve where possible, Dipoto said. Cincinnati obtained the team players Noelvi, Marte, and Edwin Arroyo, and the right-handed Levi Stoudt and Andrew Moore. Mars was the improved prospect of the Sailors, Arroyo was 3rd and Stoudt 5th. We felt that this was the best return we could get for Luis, said the general manager of Los Rojos, Kall. Castillo joins the third base Eugenio Suárez and the left gardener Jesse Winker, both exchanged for Sailors by Cincinnati in mid-March. Castillo last launched on Wednesday and appears to make his debut at the Sailors next week at Yankee Stadium, where Seattle touches a series of 3 games.